Hello, I'm Steve. This is the Patio Heat channel where we create visual concepts of infrared heating as well as tips for outdoor comfort. This one-on-one customer support is focused on you making the best decision for your application. Visit our patioheat.com website for sales and more information. Please tap that like button if you find this video useful, as it helps others find our channel. Now let's get heating. Alright, so here we have this residential application. I'm just going to go right into the overall dimensions. So basically I got 14 feet by 36.3 from this edge to this outer edge over here. We do have a section here about 23.8, and then dining space here. There might be just two top table here, or two seating table, but that's about 5'5". And then I have this section over here that is 5'9" that comes out. And I have the overhang just 12 inches shorter than that. And you can see here I have that overhang starting roughly around that 8'6", right around here. And then all the way up to 13.4 from the tip here to the deck finished floor here. Let's see if there's anything else that we should talk about. You can see that there's a section that's, I got this at a 45-degree angle here, and I think that's about it. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn that 9'2" on the bottom section here to the top of the deck again. So, and I have this at 12 inches here, so that would actually be 8'2" to the bottom. Alright, let's go ahead and turn off that dimension. Now you can see that I have a few units, and they might look like they're out of place maybe, but we can also adjust that. Essentially what I have is I have CD 6024 6000 watt 240 volts here, and the reason for that, and I do have them mounted just centered on this 12-inch decking up here. And the reason I have 6000 watt units is because I need to cast that ray out as far as possible. If I place the 4000 watt units, which I have over here, in the same location, I'm really not going to cover this area here well at all. And so it'd be really ineffective to place a 4000 watt heater here and then try to cover out in this space here. So that's why I have the 6000 watt CD models here. These are dual element units. You can put a controller on it or a duplex switch on it. In any case, I would say if you put a duplex switch on, 3000 watt units aren't going to be very hot, and so I'd still probably just go with a control system if I could. Now the 4000 watt units I have placed here, and I think I have them just at about, let me just, before I just say that, I'll just go ahead and measure this off here. So from this edge here to this edge here, we have at, let's see if I can get it out here, 2 foot, and this is say 2 feet centered to the outside edge over here. And let me turn that off. And then I have them at the 6 inches of clearance. Now, one thing I need to be concerned about is these are doors here. I think this is a window in the center. It looks like they're sliding left and right, or they might actually swing open. If they swing open, they can only swing indoors. They can't swing outdoors with the placement of these heaters here, because I need to have that clearance below the heater, and I need that 18 inches from here to here. So if that door swings out, then I will be in that clearance issue. If it's a combustible door, then that would present a larger issue. If it's non-combustible but it's still glass, then I don't want to overheat the glass unevenly, so that's the second issue that I would be looking at. Also, I want to state that these are 4000 watt units. They are the C model, so this is a C4024. You can replace this with a, say, a Slimline. So a Slimline is going to just look much more different. Let's see if I can just give you an example here without taking up too much time. Let's see here. Let's just place the unit here, and well, we're going to go ahead and change this angle here just slightly real quickly, and hold on one second. We'll go like that. So you can see this, the profile is really what I want you to see. The profile is much more different. Now the issue that I have with this is this property appears to be in a beach area, and if it's like maybe on an island or something of that nature, then this is made out of extruded aluminum. This body itself, the bottom here is stainless steel or powder coat finished black, but the body is like I said, extruded aluminum, and aluminum has a corrosive issue with regards to being close to the ocean. So that is why I'm picking the Slimline, or excuse me, the C model as opposed to the Slimline. Let me just move this over just a little bit more here, and so you can get a better profile of the two. Okay, hold on one second. So yeah, again, you know, there's the profiles. I like the look of this better. I think it would look better, but I would say that, you know, if you do put this in a corrosive environment, then you will end up probably replacing this, you know, every 5 to 7 years, something of that nature. So just bear that in mind. I'm going to go ahead and delete that for right now. And then also, I should mention, I didn't mention this already, these are at 30 degrees. So if I pointed the heater straight to the ground, lifted it up 30 degrees, that is the placement of this heater. These are pointed straight down to the ground. And then I also want to state that these two units are centered within this overall space here. So that's how those look. And then these two are centered with a 10-foot from here to here, 10-foot center. And then they are centered within this span here of the patio from here to here. Now, I would probably want to go ahead and move those so that they are more centrally like these two, you know, something like that. But I would rather show you what the footprint of heat is right now being centered in this space here, because I'm not quite sure if this is the actual setup for this space. I think they're going to probably want to use this space more completely up here, so that's kind of why I have them placed this way. And then this one here is just at about center from here to here, and yeah, and that should give you a good dining space over here. This unit here, which is a 4,000 watt unit as well, and because I'm not casting out so far like I am over here, I think this would be efficient for this application, this space. But you also may want to double up by maybe placing a unit, you know, something like 8 feet, so 8 feet apart. So we'll go 48 this way, and then maybe moving one 48 this way, and then you can see that would be another option for heating up more of the space up here. These are also doorways, so that is another consideration that we need to keep in mind. We can't have a door swing out underneath the heater itself, because if you left it open, then that would create a hazard, possibly cracking the glass itself, or if it's a wooden frame or something like that, it would be a fire hazard itself. So just bear that in mind. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the footprint of heat. We're going to kind of concentrate down here first. You can see with the two 6,000 watt units, and I'm going to turn off the clearance for the units itself. You can see with the 6,000 watt units, I'm getting a good throw out here into this space, and we're getting a good coverage from left to right, and that's why I centered it within this span here. Inside, you can see that we're getting a pretty good coverage. 4,000 watt units pointed straight to the ground. That's an ideal height for this model. And again, you could use the Slimline, but you can see here that we are getting a very good coverage from here to here, as well as the small dining table over here. And then above, you can see here that we're getting a good coverage throughout this portion of this patio itself. So again, if you wanted to only use one unit, we'll go ahead and put that back at centered and delete that out, and you can see that you'd only get about the coverage of this doorway here. So it's about 9.5, 10 feet from here to here that you would feel that warmth. This is infrared light waves. Infrared light waves is not visible to the human eye, so you won't see this orange glow. However, if you're not within the ray of the infrared light wave, you will not feel the warmth of the outdoor heater itself. So you want to bear that in mind. You need to be in that ray to actually feel the warmth, and you want to be in the ideal amount of heat in order to feel that comfort that it puts out. So all right, well, I hope this has helped. If you're looking for some assistance with your outdoor heating application and you would like us to review your plans, please send your information into designs@patioheat.com. I'm Steve, and again, please tap that like button. We don't advertise, we're not monetized. YouTube does not support our channel unless we receive your support by giving us a thumbs up, and it really, really, really helps. Thank you so much. Have a great day.